I know. It's like, how do you...
My garage, my child's room, my closet, my barn. I have them in my barn.
No, me too. And the other day I was saying, I needed another one for something else. I'm thinking, origami is like eating potato chips. Honey, you buy one of those darn things.
It's all over.
It's over. You are going to end up buying more than one. For more origami, go on to our website at hsn.com. There are lots of special values. But there are measuring cups. And then there are measuring cups.
I like it.
We are going to be offering to you from UrbanTrend, which is a company of housewares created for the family. And their whole goal is to create a unique twist to the ho-hum.
Yep.
So the most commonly used products, like a measuring cup that you would use. This one, though, comes, interesting, with a funnel.
Yes, it's very cool actually. So what you see there is I can actually read my measurements from any angle.
But
so
that's
from the top here, I can read that that's a little over a cup. So it's metric, I'm looking at the ounces. From the front, you're looking at cups. But any angle now, I don't have to bend down and bend over to figure out what I'm doing.
Or pick it up and lift it up.
And have it dribbling everywhere. But then when you reverse it and flip it over, your kitchen funnel is underneath, okay? And so I know you maybe use a kitchen funnel 2-3 times a month, maybe not every day, but don't you always wonder where it is? You're always digging for it, right? So now your kitchen funnel snaps underneath. That's what has those dark measurements. So they're very large and they're black, so you can see them very easily. It's not difficult to use. As opposed to, you know, using a traditional measuring cup, if you were to do this, first of all, I can't hardly see it at this point. Then I have to get down all the way.
Oh, that's
I'm
so
right out of
true.
It becomes a little bit of a nightmare.
And can we show them side by side?
Yes.
Because I think it'll be that you'll
from any angle I can read these measurements.
Isn't that neat?
From the top I can read that I'm a little over a cup here, and you can read it as well from the top.
I love that.
Isn't that neat?
And you know what? It's such a smart and very clever thing, you never even think about it.
Right.
Because we're all used to bending down or lifting.
It's a better mousetrap. Finally.
It's a far better.
Far better, yes.
And the whole point here is, you're right, we can stand straight up, guys, and overhead.
Read the measurement.
And you can see how there are large numbers, and with the water,
and dark.
It's dark. With the water, it makes it look even larger.
Well, and it also, with the water, the refraction makes every number below it disappear. So you know exactly where you're at. I'm not wondering. It makes every number below it disappear.
This is really neat. Now, it's $12.95. Don't forget, we've got a special value happening on the day. If you buy anything in kitchen or food, you won't pay more than $5 in shipping and handling on all of your purchases. I know, that's amazing,
especially if you got the Today Special, then everything else is coming home.
Everything comes home with free.
Yes.
So take advantage of that if you need some really neat things, and this is going to be a cool one. Almost 300 people have ordered. Let's show you this.
So this is the funnel that snaps underneath, so you're never losing your kitchen funnel, you know. You may have funnels in the garage. Please don't go out into the garage and substitute it if you can't find your kitchen funnel because you can't find it.
I love that, though.
That is so clever. So UrbanTrend is actually an American Dreams item here at HSN. And what's neat about them is they take things like this and they make it a little bit better, right?
That's neat though, Kelly.
All right, so then I've done, and the funnel you need if you're doing any sort of decorative bottles, right? So there's our decorative bottle that we want to do a beautiful salad dressing in, and then I'll just measure out, and I'll flip it around for you. I'm going to measure a cup, so you'll see that it's 8 ounces on your side. There we go, and now I'll flip it around, and you can see from absolutely any angle I can read that that's a cup. I could be down below, I could be above it, I could be a shorty, I could be somebody that's very tall. It doesn't matter with this measuring cup. So I just love that it was so smartly engineered. They did take you know, something that we didn't know needed improvement, and they really, really improved upon it. And then the funnel seats underneath, so you're never without your funnel. If you want to do these beautiful, speaking of Pinterest, these beautiful, you know, containers for salad dressing.
Nice gifts.
Oh, what a great gift. And then also, if you're somebody that's doing small batch canning or canning at all, you need a good funnel, right? You definitely need a good funnel. How else are you getting, you know, your sauces, your salsas, your pickling liquids into the jars? Well, you've got to have a funnel. It also has a handle on the side as well, which I think is really important too. So there's that funnel, pours right into the side there, and you're good to go. Makes everything so much easier, and you're never missing the funnel because you go, oh, my funnel, it's attached to the bottom of my measuring cup,
And you made a wonderful point. You may have one, but do you know where it is?
Exactly. That's kind of my life, right?
I think that's everybody. I think we're all in there together. Here's an opportunity for you to be able to get it. By the way, it's a 2-cup measuring cup, and UrbanTrend really brings to you such cool products. That's what this is all about. Something unique, something different, but that light bulb goes off and you go, you know what? I could really use something like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's very true, though. I mean, it is one of those items where you're going to get it home and you're going to go, oh, I'm going to gift this out. And people are going to look at me funny because it is such a utilitarian item. But when you get it home, the fact that you can see the measurements from absolutely any angle is going to blow your mind because we're so used to having it be a cumbersome sort of process. So if you are doing your own fresh pickling liquids or your fresh pickling or your canning, you're going to need that funnel and you're going to need to know where that funnel is. I also really like it for this idea. Have you ever done these? Since you hang out on Pinterest like I do, these are great gifts.
I've seen those.
And this is ingredients for, like, maybe it's your favorite brownie mix or your favorite cookie mix. Look, that says Kat's brownie mix, and that's a gift that you give away.
So cute.